Hi everyone, welcome to StunnerShare. So today we are going to see the Nifty Analysis using the Wick Reversal Setup, and till now we have seen for CPR, and now the request is like, is it possible to continue the series including cam levels plus CPR and refine the April 2024 Excel, which will give more insight on how to use it. More likely it can help in reducing the trade entries. So this is what the request which I have received, so I'll do the video now. Okay, so coming back to the sheet here, so we are going to start from March till April, and I think we have to continue few more also. Right now we are not getting enough time to do that, so slowly I'll cover that as well. So starting with 5th of March. So 5th of March is here, and here is the point where we have taken a trade. And was there any zone of taking support was there or not? No, we have not. We don't see any zone of support activity there. But if in the case of weekly, I'm not sure whether what was there. Maybe I'll go to some other time frame. I'll go to 60 minutes and I will activate the CPR, and then I'll go to weekly. I'll remove this. I'll go here. I'll have all these. Okay, and then I have to go to March 5th, right? So I have to go to March 5th. So we are here, and let the CPR get activated. Why is it not activated? Okay. So yeah, so right now if you see, we have been taking support on the on 5th of March, and on 5th of March I don't say anything. This is where it has taken support. I don't say anything. So ultimately the best point of support is maybe at this point on 6th of March. Any support activity is there, and that would be the best point. And again 6th of March there was a best support taking activity, and that is where we have taken trade as well as, and that has given a good result. If you have hold the trade for entire day, it would have given a good result. So as per not applicable, and here weekly L3 was there. Okay, plus, and also on intraday what I would say is like, this is the L4 zone where it has taken support. So I have to mention that daily L4 plus weekly L3 was there, and that gave good results, and it is a success trade. As it is not applicable, we will just hold the trade for now. We will not consider it, and then we are going for 20th of March. 20 March. So we are going for 20 March, and on 20 March, what is the trade we have taken? I think there is a reversal trade over here, and that is a reversal trade, and there's a stop loss hit trade. Okay, and now if you wanted to take a trade, will you take a trade on this or not? And please note, this is L3, this is L4, this is L5, and this is H3, this is H4, and this is H5. Okay, and will you take a trade for a bearish wick reversal at this point? No. So preferably we will not take this trade. So what is the comments we have to say here is, it is very near to L3 and better to avoid. So here it will be not applicable because we don't see any zones where, so we are not sure whether to take a trade or not. Like no support zone, no resistance zone. Here success, and here avoid is the best option to choose. Okay, and now let me go to the other things. 22nd. Okay, maybe we will cross check on this as well. 20 March. Okay, and it was a sell side trade, right? Sell side trade on this day. So 20 March is here. Okay, and I don't see any anything. It is actually between L3 and L4, so no possible trades as well on this zone. Now we are going to 22nd of March. We are going to 22nd of March, and on 22nd of March, where is the trade we are taking? I think this is the trade where we will be taking, and this is above H5. And one more thing is that it is after 2:30, basically on an intraday time frame. After 2 o'clock, it is not advisable to take any trade. So this will be a avoiding trade only. We will also see on 22nd, and right now it is between H3 and L3, so no possible zones for it. So on this, so trade trigger is at 2:30, better to avoid. So I will update as avoid. Okay, now we will go for 26th of March. 26th of March is here, and that is a buy what trade? Sell side trade. So sell side means this is the one sell side trade. Okay, And here if you see, the trade has actually opened at at the L3 zone, and it was actually trading up, and the expectation is that it can go towards H3, but it was not going there, and finally it faced it showed the big Wick Reversal Setup and started coming down. And if say for example the total movement or the total stop loss for this trade is around 22 points, and here it is lying at more than 22 points, so it is preferably a better trade to take. Okay, now let us also see on weekly chart what's happening. So 26th of March. So 26th of March at around this zone, okay, at this zone at like 2 o'clock it has happened, and 26th of March there is no possible it is still above the L3 and it can go towards H3, so nothing on the weekly Camarilla. So what should I update here is like no resistance zone, support zone is far away compared to stop loss, so we can take. So if you have taken a trade, then that is a success trade. Clear? Now let me go to the next trade, which is on again 26th of March. So 26th of March is here, and here right now this is the support zone which is there, and it is actually a good support zone to take because it is lying at the what is this? It is lying at the L3, so it is always good to take this particular support zone, and once it is triggered it would have been gone, but after 2 o'clock it has triggered, so it is better to avoid. So I will mention this as avoid. It's success or not, let's not focus on that. After 2:30, after 2 o'clock, will you take a trade or not? That is the one which we have to focus. Now we are going for 4th of April, and that is also a sell trade. Maybe a sell trade at this zone. Okay, so now we are going to go for a sell side here, and this is facing some resistance at H4. One resistance, two resistance, third time also face some resistance, so the expected move it can come towards H3. So that is what the expected move which we can see. And how long you are going to hold the trade, whether this is at 1:30, so you can still take a trade, but whether you will go till next day or you are going to exit the trade that day itself, that depends on you. So to me, if it is like 36 points as stop loss, and we have to face this zone where it has actually given the 1:1 as well, so to me this is a successful trade. Okay, so let me update it as faced resistance at H4 and H3 is the target, success. Okay, and now 8th of April, and let us also see on a weekly chart what has happened. 4th of April. So 4th of April is here. Okay, and we faced resistance at what point? At around 1:30, right? So 4th of resistance is here, so 1:30 is around here. So right now it is still between the H4 and H3, and actually it actually took support at H3 and then bounced back. Even in daily it took support, and in weekly it came here to take support and then it bounced back. That is also a good zone to take. And also if you see, it is consolidating, lot of inside bars. So below that, if it has triggered, you could have still gone, but again, if you are not ready to carry, then don't take any of these trades. Clear? Now let us go to 8th of April. We are going to 8th of April, and 8th of April is going to be a buy side trade, and this is a buy side trade, and it has actually taken support at H3 and H4 and then gave a bounce. Let us also see the same on the weekly chart what has happened. And on the weekly chart, if you could see, it has opened and closed above, it has opened below the H3 and closed above the H3. That is also a good sign. If it comes below the H3, then it can come towards L3. Unless and until it doesn't come below H3, then it's a good opportunity to go long. So on a weekly chart also it is good, and on a Camarilla also it is still good. Okay, so I would say on 8th of March, okay, taken support at H3 and H4, and that trade is success. Now let us go to 10th of April. 10th of April, and what is the trade? That is a buy side trade. Actually we have got 3 trades on that day. Okay, let us see what has happened. And if you see, this is the first trade. In the first trade it has taken support at H3, and I would say that if it is closing below H3, then it can come towards L3. Unless and until there is a close below H3, we can still go upside. And for now, this is a stop loss hit trade. Okay, it is a good one, but it is a stop loss hit trade. And 1 minute, let me close it, and this is the stop loss line. Okay, yeah, it has got triggered. So this is taken support at H3 and SL hit. Okay, that's not an issue. SL getting hit is actually normal only. And now let me go to what is that next trade is also we are going, and I would say it is better we avoid numerous trades on a single day. Okay, that is one advice I would like to give, and this is after 245, so it is better to avoid trade triggered. Okay, these two trades it is better to avoid. Okay, now let me see, there will be one question. This is a good trade, it has given gap down and has went down, but you have to be in a steady state mind whether you wanted to carry a trade or not carry a trade. If you want to carry a trade, then up to you. You can update the sheet and make use of it. If you don't want to, then it's up to you. For me, I'm doing intraday, I don't want to. Okay, and then I'm going to 12th of April, and let me go to 10th of April here and see what has happened. And this is 10th of April, and if you see, it has actually went above H4 and went till H5 and then came towards H4 trying to take support and giving a bounce. Actually, if it would have held the trade, it would have obviously like given 1:1 at least. So 1:1 at least in the sense 40 points, and it has actually given 1:1. So the point here is how much you wanted to take risk, because if this particular setup formed near H4, then that is a good one. If it is forming between that, then that is not a good one. So that one you have to be very clear. And we are checking in intraday. As per intraday, we can take a trade, but on a positional basis or on an hourly chart, it is avoid a trade. Okay. Now let me go to which date? 12th of April. Okay, 12th of April is a buy trade. Where did I face the buy? Okay, no. And this is the buy trade, and it is after 245. So avoid. Okay, now let me go to 16th of April. So we are here 16th of April, and 16th of April, this is the trade. And again, as I said previously in this particular one, when it is in between, it is better to avoid. Right now, this is a trade, and before the high got broke, the low got broke, so we will be avoiding. So I think this is the trade which I'm saying. What is the stop loss here? 16th, right? 16th, yes, 16th, and 31 points, and this is 31. So this is the trade which we have to take. And at this point on a daily Camarilla, we don't see any zones of support, we don't see. But let me go into a weekly and see. It is 16th of April. 16th of April is here, and we have taken a support around this zone, and I don't see any support zone. Maybe this L3 is extending. This L3 is acting as a virgin L3 where it did not take support, right? So that is why it might considering that and taking a support. But on a Camarilla pivot concept basis, I don't see any support zones there. So if you are getting a Wick Reversal setup and if it is convincing, you can take a trade. So to this one, I should actually apply not applicable, but it is a successful one. Now let me go to 18th of April. Okay, 18th of April, we are seeing buy side. And is this the one? Yes, this is the one. And now you need to check. It is between H3 and L3. And when you are taking a trade above this, our expectation is that H3 can face resistance. And ultimately, H3 has faced resistance. And after facing resistance, it has come down. So this is a scenario where you have to avoid. Like I said here, right, it is very near to L3, better to avoid. Same way, I have to mention here and write it as very near to H3, so it is better to avoid. Clear? Now let me go to 19th of April, and that is the buy side trade. 19th of April, buy side is here. Okay, and this is well above the L3, and the expectation is that it can go towards H3, and that is where it has happened, and this is the trade can be taken between H3 and L3. Bit risky, but distance towards H3 is more. Success. Okay, now 23rd of April. Okay, let me take that trade as well. 19th of April, let me check in weekly chart. because it is in between, right? In between that, are we getting any other trade? So 19th of April, okay, 1 minute. It is around 1 o'clock. Okay, now let me go to here. 1 o'clock we are taking a trade. So 19th of April is here. Okay, and 1 o'clock, and actually no, it was a bullish sign only. Like it has taken support and it has started going up. There is no sign of any other supports in weekly chart. Now 23rd of April we are seeing a sell side. So sell side may be here. Yes, it is after 2:15. So it is better to avoid. Trade triggered, and so avoid. Now let me go to 24th of April. Okay, 24th of April, and we are seeing a buy side trade. The buy side trade is here. Okay, and now the point here is, as I said in previous analysis also, it is very near to H3, and after H3 it might come towards H4. So the better zone to take a trade is on H4, but in this case H5 is also very near, so it is better to avoid any trade at this case. So it is very near to H5, so it is better to avoid. Okay, now let me go to 25th of April. I think people will be bit confused and irritated also. Let me come to that. And we are going for sell side trade, and this is a sell side trade, and it is facing resistance at H4. Okay, so you can write it as faced resistance at H4. And what happened after that? Okay, and what is the stop loss? Stop loss is just 33 points and 462. From here the expected level is around 20 points, and are we going to take a trade or not? That will be a question. Honestly speaking, you can take a trade considering this as a stop loss, because it is very near and facing exact resistance at H4 zone. But still, if you feel that the H3 distance is very small, because 462 and 445 is around 20 points only, so it is up to you. So it is better to avoid. So let me update as, but H3 is very near, so avoid. And one more thing, what I see here is nothing. Okay, so out of these many trades, what we are seeing is that only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades we are actually taking with respect to Camarilla. Okay, let me filter it out. Okay, 5 trades we are taking with respect to Camarilla. In that 5 trades, 1 trade is stop loss hit. So if you are going for 1:1, you would have got 145 points in 2 months. If you are going for 1:2, you would have got 248 points. If you are holding the trade for entire day, you would have got 387 points. Now if I include not applicable cases where there is no support zone, not near resistance zone, in that case also only 1 trade is going for a stop loss hit trade, and apart from that nothing else is happening. So I would tell you that you prefer Camarilla pivots. Based on Camarilla pivots, try to check for an entry and then decide and go further. Now there is few questions on the indicator. Everyone is asking like, okay, what is this indicator, where can we get it, and how can we utilize it, and all those. So what is my request to you all is, this indicator is given to me by my friend. Okay, and this indicator I am working on it. It will take a lot of time to do complete analysis and share my feedback on this particular indicator. So I would tell you guys, with Camarilla, Wick Reversal Setup is working fine. So try to use Camarilla with Wick Reversal Setup and see how is it working for you. If you feel it is comfortable, kindly continue with that. If those who are religiously following Camarilla, Wick Reversal Setup, and they are doing lot of journals and all those, then I will try to share this indicator, and that will be also only for backtesting members and not for others, because Pivotboss backtesting members only are doing joined the videos and they are seeing it, and they know what is that I'm doing in that backtesting videos as well. So if they are not interested in that, then they would not have joined. If they have not have joined, and then there is no, that shows that completely it is of no use of making all the videos for them. So if they are interested and more analysis is needed from my side, if all goes good, I will share this indicator to them. Clear? So this is what the update I wanted to give you guys. I think this video has got bit lengthy, and what I will do from now is that I will hide this one. and I will hide results of CPR also. Now I will continue going further on April till March till May and see what it has given. And one more thing is also that I will also cross check the volume with normal indicator, like normal volume indicator, like this one. Okay, like this one. This is a normal volume indicator, only green and red. With that I will check what is the result is coming for these days. Okay, these days, and what is the difference I see, and if in case if I am not taking considering blue, green, and if I am randomly taking that, what is the risk reward it is coming, or what is the results it is coming. Maybe someone can do it, right? Like see, from March, okay, March 1st till today, like or till April 30th, someone do it. Someone go to 15 minutes time frame, choose only the Wick Reversal Setup. I have already shared the Wick Reversal Setup screener also. So in trading view also I have already showed how to plot it. So go to that, only Wick Reversal Setup, and see, prepare the same date, stop loss 1:1, 1:2, and if you're holding for entry a day, check Camarilla pivots, Camarilla results, what it is showing, and based on that you give me the results for 2 months, and we will compare it and see. And you obviously there will be more trades compared to what I am seeing here. So based on that you will also be able to say what all trades you can trade and what all trades you don't want to take. And also one suggestion is that avoid multiple trades on a single day. One trade, stop loss it, exit, that's it. So focus on that as well and see what has happened, because this particular 10th we have taken 3 trades and 1 trade is a stop loss hit trade, and as per Camarilla 2 trades are avoidable trades. So I also prefer avoiding the trade. And also when you are making a journal, ensure you make a point that whether this trade is going to be considered for intraday or we are going to carry, because see, many trades are avoidable trades. Okay, I will show you. We have got good results, I agree with that, but many trades are avoidable trades. In that many trades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades are which is after 2 o'clock. Okay, let me filter that as well. It is very near, it is very near, it is very near. Okay, and these, okay, 6 trades are after 2 o'clock, and in that if you see, stop loss it, stop loss it, stop loss it, 3 trades are stop loss it. So we will not be able to confidently say whether we will be able to face some good profits or not. So that actually matters. But in the case of these cases, not applicable and stop loss it and success trades, and also okay, these are the trades. Only I would say 6 trades are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades are there. In that 8 trades, if only 1 trade is stop loss it, and if you are considering the trade for 1:2, you are getting 364 points. Okay, if you are getting 364 points, that means 364 into 50, which is around 18,200 rupees. In this 18,200 rupees, for if you are using options, you will be losing extra 500, and 17,700 will be your profit after brokerage. Or if you say, for example, if you are going to consider futures, then 18,200 minus 2,400, which is going to give 15,800 rupees as profit. So I would prefer telling you that don't take trades after 2 o'clock. Try to minimize your trade, try to minimize your risk and see how the trade is working. Clear? So that is what I want to share in this video. I feel the content I've shared in this video is really helpful for you guys. If you feel the content is really helpful, kindly give a like, share and subscribe, and also share your feedback in the comment section. Please share this video to your friends, family, other groups and all this, because they will also come to know whether Camarilla is working or not. In the next video, hopefully I'll try to cover April to May, and in between, those who are really interested in exploring more of Camarilla, try to check Camarilla based on the normal volume indicator from March till April and give me the results. So we will check and we'll do what is necessary. Use Camarilla pivots and check. Clear? So that's it from my side.